In this video, here's what we'll cover: why breath and emotion are linked, what pranayama really is, how conscious breathing calms mind and body, the benefits for mood and sleep, a simple, mindful way to begin. Think about the last time you felt truly worried. Your shoulders crept up toward your ears, your chest felt tight, and, without noticing, your breathing turned fast and shallow, right up in the top of your chest. Now picture a sleeping baby. Their belly rises and falls with each breath, soft and slow and completely at ease. Somewhere between that baby and today, most of us forgot how to breathe like that. There is an old saying that breath is life. It sounds simple, maybe even too simple, but when it comes to how we feel, it holds a real and surprising truth. Our breath and our emotions are deeply connected, and learning to work with that connection can change how we cope with stress, worry, and the noise of a busy mind. Let me start with why breath and emotion are linked at all. In my practice, I often notice that anxiety and rapid, shallow breathing tend to arrive together. When we feel unsafe or overwhelmed, the body speeds the breath up, getting ready to fight or run. Calm works the other way. Slow, deep breaths tend to go hand in hand with feeling settled and relaxed. The link runs in both directions, and that is the key. Because we can change our breath on purpose, we have a gentle, always available way to nudge the mind toward calm. This is where the idea of pranayama comes in. Pranayama is a core part of yoga, and it simply means conscious breath control. It is more than just breathing, which of course we do all day without thinking. It is about turning our attention to the breath, noticing it, and then guiding it, so that it brings a sense of balance and steadiness inside us. You do not need to be flexible or sit in a special pose. You only need your own breath and a little patience. So how does slowing the breath actually calm the mind and body? A few things happen at once. When you breathe slowly and deeply, you help settle racing thoughts and quiet that churning feeling of worry. Deep breathing also switches on what we call the parasympathetic nervous system. That is the body's rest and recover setting, the opposite of the stressed, revved up state. As it switches on, the level of stress hormones in the body can begin to fall, and a feeling of calm can grow in their place. Some people describe it as their whole system finally being allowed to slow down and let go. There is even a part of this that touches feel itself. Deep in the brain sits a small alarm center that fires up when we feel threatened. Slow, conscious breathing can help quiet that alarm, which softens the fear response and helps us feel less on edge. None of this is a magic switch, and I want to be honest about that. Breathing practice is not a cure, and it does not replace proper support when someone is struggling. But it is a real, evidence-based tool that can help, and it costs nothing to try. The benefits reach beyond the moment, too, especially for mood and sleep. When you breathe deeply, you bring more oxygen to the brain, and many people notice a lift in how they feel. Over time, a regular practice may build emotional resilience, which is our ability to bend without breaking when life gets hard, and it may ease some of the heaviness that comes with low mood. Sleep is another big one. A calm mind and a relaxed body make it easier to drift off and to stay asleep through the night. Better sleep then feeds back into steadier energy and a brighter mood the next day. Breathing also grows something quieter and just as valuable: self-awareness. As you sit with your breath, you become more mindful, and you start to understand the link between your body and your mind a little better. If you would like to begin, let me share a simple and mindful way in. Start slowly. Try a few easy deep breaths, letting your belly gently expand as you breathe in and softly fall as you breathe out. Find a comfortable position, sitting or lying down, wherever you feel relaxed. Practice patience, because this really is a journey, and there is no need to judge yourself along the way. If you can, seek guidance from a qualified instructor, so you learn to practice safely and well. Listen to your body as you go, and adjust anything that does not feel right. And above all, be consistent. Even a few minutes each day can make a genuine difference over time. Breathing is a quiet kind of power. It asks for nothing but your attention, and it is always with you, ready whenever you need it. From where I sit, conscious breathing works a lot like mindfulness meditation, gently building self-awareness and deepening that bond between mind and body. If stress, worry, or a restless mind are weighing on you, Please know that support is available, and small steps really can add up. You can read the full guide on conscious breathing or book an appointment with our team at Potentials Unlimited in Bella Vista using the links in the description below. Before you go, here's a quick recap of what we covered: why breath and emotion are linked, what pranayama really is, how conscious breathing calms mind and body, the benefits for mood and sleep, a simple, mindful way to begin.